Today, we've talked about the looking and the canvassing that you and your family did. After that, did you participate in any other attempts to locate Susie?
Yes, we did hang around flyers around that certain area, but we also looked at the main intersection, like the busiest places near us. So it would be like Jimmy Carter, up by the high school, Meadow Creek. So we would go around with either the flyers, but we also made like this poster that you have right here. We would put her picture there, missing, and so we would just like stand at the intersection and just hold it up for everybody to see. So we would do that several times a day.
So you would stand even in the middle of the intersection, not in the middle, but kind of on the side of the intersection?
Yes, like at the cross points, we would stand right there.
Did anybody ever reach out to you or to you and call a random stranger, call and say they've seen Susie anywhere?
Yeah, a lot.
How many different calls do you think you got?
From that first day, it was like about 10 a day or more at all hours.
Okay. Any idea in total how many times people called you and said we've seen her here or there?
More than 100.
Did you and your family ever follow up on those?
On all of them that we could, that were like in our hands to, yes, we did.
Did you ever, when you went and looked at different areas, did you ever find anything related to Susie's disappearance?
No.
Okay. Did you ever tell the police about those?
Yes, every single one.
Okay. So every time you got a call, you would relay that to the police?
Yes.
Okay. And who was at the time, in the initial part of the investigation, who was the police officer that you would talk to?
At the time, Sergeant Biggers.
Okay. I want to show you what is marked as State's Exhibits 18, 18.1, 18.2, 18.3, 18.4, 18.5, and 18.6. You take a look at them, and after you've looked at them, let me know if you recognize them.
Yes.
Okay. How do you recognize them?
Under the screenshots, the Live 360.
Okay. Now, very generally, the screenshots of Live 360 are these the screenshots of Live 360 that you received the morning after Susie disappeared.
Yes.
Right. Do these photographs here appear to be fair and accurate representations of the screenshots you received of the Live 360 notifications?
Yes.
All right. Your Honor, I'm going to move to admit at this time State's Exhibits 18 through 18.6.
Okay, any other objections? Okay. States 18.1 through 18.6 are admitted without objection except the continuing objection that's on the record.
For the record, because I labeled things a little differently, I have it as 18 and then 18.1 through 18.6.
Sorry about that.
Not a problem, I just want to make sure.
18.0 through 18.6 are admitted without objection except for the continuing objection.
All right. Also, I'll show you a few other things. I'm going to let Ms. Drake see these first.
Do you need some water?
Okay, thank you.
Now, may I have permission to publish 18 through 18.6?
Yes.
And if you can, could you go ahead and publish number 18?
And is Is the glare bothering any of the jurors? I can turn that light that's right over the video. Everybody can see? Okay.
This out of the way just so that it doesn't block anything. Now, is it possible to zoom in on that? There we go. All right. This is State's Exhibit number 18. Jasmine, can you see this?
Yes.
And you also have a screen to your right. It might be a little easier for you to look at as well. This screenshot, did you receive this screenshot the next morning after Susie disappeared?
Yes, I did.
All right. And what is this? I have never used Life 360, so you'll have to forgive me. There's a lot of technology that I haven't used before, but can you explain to the jury kind of what we're looking at here on this screenshot?
It's just an approximate time that she was at a certain place. So it says 7:28 to 9:58.
All right, so let's say that a little. So you say this is a approximation of, can you say it again? I'm not trying to.
It's an approximate time that she was at a certain location.
Okay, approximate time she did it. What was the on here? What is the documented time of this screenshot?
7:28 to 9:58
And does it indicate AM or PM?
p.m. on both.
Okay. So this is the evening of July 26th,
Yes.
2022, 7:28 to 9:58 p.m. And what location is it that is referenced on this screenshot?
It's pinging on Sterling Glen Apartments.
It's at the Sterling Glen Apartments?
I'm not sure if that's the name.
Is that what you said? I'm sorry.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay, fantastic. Sterling Glen Apartments. Even if you're not sure that's the name, let me ask you, is this the apartment complex that we were looking at and we've been talking about where Kelly lives and where you guys went and canvassed?
Yes.
Okay. And if we could go to the next one, 18.1. If you can zoom out for me just a little bit.
Your Honor, would the court mind if I stood up there just so I
You
could
could
see?
feel free to move wherever you need to, Ms. Drake.
Thank you.
It is hard. Okay, so can you see that, Jasmine?
Yes.
All right, we have 18, this is the State's Exhibit 18.1 that's on the screen. And I'm going to ask if I can for you guys to, well, before you zoom in, are you familiar with Life 360?
Yes.
Okay, and when you see, can you describe to the jury what we're seeing in this image? What is this documenting?
It's just showing when she started moving. So it's just that she left. I'm guessing 9:58 she left the apartments and traveled back that way. I was always a little confused about this screenshot, but that's what it's showing, just the trip that she made at that time.
Okay, so let me ask you a couple other questions. Life 360, does it document trips that you take as you're walking or driving?
Yes, everything.
Okay, so it documents everything.
Yes.
Okay. Now, on this, does it document a starting location from where a trip would start?
Yes, the white circle.
White circle. And where is the white circle located at in this screenshot?
And the Sterling Glen Apartments.
Okay. And when does it say that the trip begins?
At 9:58
9:58. Is that PM?
p.m. Yes.
Now, there are some lines as I look at it. I don't know anything about Life 360, but there's some lines that go from point to point. Kind of looks like
Yes.
a jigsaw puzzle or something on here as I look at it. But is there an ending location on this trip?
Yes.
All right, and what indicates the ending location on here?
The location icon, the black one.
Location icon, and I'm just going to walk up here just so I can make sure I'm clear. Are you talking about this one?
Yes.
Okay, so the white dot here is the beginning.
Yes.
And this dot here is the ending.
Yes.
Okay. And does the screenshot document ending time?
Yes. 10:07 p.m.
10:07 p.m. Okay. Now, where is the ending at?
It shows the exit we were talking about of the apartments, but I can't say for sure where it's pinged at.
Okay, so, and I'm not looking for an exact location, but just generally, where is it at?
The apartments,
Okay, the apartments as well. All right,
I think. Sorry.
and that's okay. Can we move to State's Exhibit 18.2? Can you see that, Jasmine?
Yes.
Okay. 18.2. Would you describe to the jury what we're looking at here?
This is just showing another trip she made. It was a drive. So there it shows the time for about how long, and it should show the speed. Yes, it shows the speed at the bottom.
Okay. And would y'all mind zooming in just a little bit on this one? Okay, there we go. All right, now, again, where is is it the same on this one where the white circle indicates the beginning and I think you said location icon indicates the end?
No, it's different.
Well, I'm not saying they're the same location.
Oh.
But does on all these trips that are taken, does the white circle indicate the beginning?
Yes.
All right, and the location icon, does that indicate the end?
Yes.
Okay. On this one, where approximately is the white starting location for this trip?
It just shows at the intersection of Sillington with Indian Road.
Okay. And then where is the ending point?
Near O'Clock Trace.
All right, near O'Clock Trace. Give us the time at when this trip began and when it ended.
It began at 10:21 p.m. and ended at 10:26 p.m.
Okay. Now, I'm going to move on to State's Exhibit. Just move on to 18.6. We'll skip over a couple, we'll come back. Yes, thank you very much. You already read my mind. So I'm going to zoom in. What are we looking at here, Jasmine? Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, and what are we looking at?
It's a notification that Life 360 sent that it detected a sudden motion. Usually they send an alert. There's like a sudden stop. It does alert you in case of an accident or anything.
Okay. And was this screenshot sent to you as well?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is the time at which, and I guess let me ask you, it's hard to read for me, and I know that many of the group might have trouble reading that text. Can you zoom in just a little bit more, please?
Okay, let me try this.
There we go. All right, that's a little better. My eyes are going. So.
Does that help the jury? Okay.
Okay. And it might just be easier. Jasmine, can you read out the message that was sent?
Life 360 detected sudden motion on Susana's phone. This could be the result of a collision, hard braking, or a drop phone. We suggest that you call Susana to check on them, and it provides her number. It says when we hear from them, we'll let you know. And then it sends a link to view her current location.
Okay. So that allows the person who receives this. What does the link allow the person who receives the message to do?
The link will just take you to Life 360 to show you her most updated location.
Okay. And this message, I'm going to move now to State's Exhibits 18.3, and then we'll go to 18.4. But let's just start with 18.3 if we can. when you clicked on that link, did it show you this location here at Oak Lock Trace?
Yes. Well, I wasn't able to click on it, but that was the what it showed when you clicked on it.
Okay, how do you know that?
I'm just familiar with the app, so I know that's what it would show, her last updated location.
Okay, so when you click on that, it shows the last updated. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, it shows up there under Susana, last updated now.
Very good. Now, these screenshots are not from your phone, right?
No.
All right. The 18.3, and if we could maybe zoom in a little bit on this for me. Maybe the bottom half of it. All right. The last location that this image displays, what is the location?
Near Oak Lock Trace, on State Road, sorry.
Now, on this one, it's a little different because instead of having a white circle or a location icon, it appears to me to be a photograph, perhaps. What is that photograph of?
It would be the contact picture that they had for her, saved for on the phone.
Okay, for whom?
For Susana.
Okay. So for Kaya, she had that photograph saved as
The profile picture.
profile
Yes.
picture. Okay, I understand. And where does, on this particular one, it says that she has been in this location since when?
10:30 p.m.
Okay. Also, if we can go on to 18.4, please. And same thing if you could zoom in for me, please. All right. And now, if you can point out, and I'm going to give you these two photographs because it's easier, I think, if you look at them side by side. I just don't know how to get them both on the screen at the same time. But the one we just looked at and this one, 18.4, what is, has anything changed as it relates to these two photographs?
Yes.
And explain to the jury what the difference is.
On the one that we just seen, it shows more of location on the road, and then the one that's displaying right now, it shows her more inside of Oak Lock Trace.
And that area there, is that a neighborhood?
Yes, it's a neighborhood.
Okay. In fact, I want to go ahead and show you at this point what I have marked as State's Exhibit 51. I've previously shown this to Ms. Drake. And do you recognize what's in State's Exhibit 51?
Yes.
All right, and what is it?
It's a satellite view of Oak Lock Trail.
Okay, and I say Oak Lock Trail?
Yes.
All right, is this the same Oak Lock neighborhood we're talking about on these screenshots?
Yes.
Does this appear to be a fair and accurate depiction of that neighborhood?
Yes.
All right, Judge, I move to admit State's Exhibit 51.
No objection.
Okay, State's Exhibit 51 is admitted without objection.
All right, now, and I don't have a, unfortunately, this one I didn't scan in. This is the only one that I didn't get scanned in, and so I don't have it to put up here on the screen. But if I may, Judge, I'm going to ask the witness a question, and I'm going to ask to publish this to the jury, and just I'll let it pass it between the jurors, if that's okay.
Yes.
All right.
That's
Can you put State's Exhibit 18.4 back up for me? On this area here, I'm just going to give you my pen. Can you circle on State's Exhibit 51 kind of the general area where it says that, and you don't have to be exact, just general area where it says that location is, her location is on Oak Lock Trace. Probably should have given you a Sharpie, but that's what we have. Judge, I'm going to show this to Ms. Drake with the alteration to it, where she circled here. All right, may I publish this to the jury?
yes.
All right, thank you. And the jurors can just maybe take a look at it and pass it once they're done. You got these screenshots, and then because of those, you went and started looking and canvassing the area for Susie?
Yes.
Okay. Did you go into the neighborhood, the Oak Lock Trace neighborhood, and look for her?
Yes.
And did you find her phone? The phone, it says here, has been there since 10:30 p.m. Did you find her phone?
No.
Did you find anything suspicious at that point, a crashed vehicle or anything like that?
No, we didn't.
Did you find any evidence whatsoever of Susie being there?
No.
I want to show you what has previously been marked as State's Exhibits 34 and 35. I showed these to Ms. Drake. Do you recognize these photographs? You can look through them and just let me know if you recognize them.
Yes.
All right, and what are they images of? Or what are they? Excuse me.
Satellite images of my mom's neighborhood.
Okay. And did it appear to be fair and accurate representation of that area in your mother's neighborhood?
Yes.
All right, Judge, I move to admit State Exhibit 34 and 35. Is that what it is?
Yes, 34 and
34 and
35.
35.
Yes.
No objection.
All right, State's Exhibit 34 and 35 are admitted without objection.
May I publish them, Your Honor?
Yes, you may.
All right. Can you put up 34 for me, please? All right. So on this, there's obviously a red location icon. Can you tell us what that is representing?
My mom's house.
Okay, that's your mother's house. Since over here to the right-hand side, are you familiar with what this area is over here?
The apartments.
You say the apartments. Can you be more specific?
The Sterling Glen apartments.
The Sterling Glen Apartments. Okay.
Yes.
And have you ever measured how far it is from your mother's house to the edge of those apartments?
No.
Give me your best guess on how far you think it is.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a little. Is it like walking through like here or around?
Just as we're looking on this image, you can turn and look right here. From your mom's house here to this building here, this neighborhood complex. Just ballpark how far you think it is. If you know, and if you don't know and you can't answer, that's okay.
I don't. Sorry.
No problem. I don't want you to guess. And I'm going to go to 35 and just flip one. All right. And similar, although maybe from a little bit of a different angle, the red icon here, the location icon, what is that location?
My mom's house.
Okay. And again, down here, we've got a little bit of a bigger view, but down here in this area where we've got the Windscape Village Lane labels here, do you know what that area is?
Yes.
And what is that area?
Sterling Glen apartments.